wind whipped through the cornfield, a lonely sound that echoed the emptiness inside Sarah. She had always felt a prickle of unease around the old Scarecrow, its tattered clothes and vacant stare a constant source of childhood nightmares. Today, she had decided to confront that fear, a rusty hoe clutched in her trembling hands. As she approached, the Scarecrow loomed larger, its straw stuffing spilling out, a grotesque mockery of a human form. Sarah's bravado faltered. "I'm not afraid," she whispered, but the wind swallowed her words. A soft rustling sound behind her made her spin around. Nothing, just the endless rows of corn, swaying rhythmically. But then it came again, closer this time, a shuffling that sent shivers down her spine. Turning back, she saw it. The Scarecrow's head, once rigidly fixed, now turned slowly, its empty eyes seemingly following her every move. She dropped the hoe. The clang was lost in the wind's howl as she fled, her heart a frantic drum against her ribs. She didn't stop running until she reached the safety of her farmhouse, slamming and locking the door behind her. But the image of the Scarecrow's turning head burned in her mind. Weeks passed. Sarah avoided the cornfield, taking long detours to steer clear of its unsettling presence. Yet the fear lingered, clinging to her like a shroud. One evening, driving home, she saw it. The Scarecrow stood in the middle of the road, blocking her path, its arms outstretched, a silent, menacing barrier. She slammed on the brakes, her car skidding to a halt. The Scarecrow remained motionless, a dark silhouette against the fiery sunset. Hesitantly, she eased the car forward. As she drew closer, its head swiveled, empty eyes glowing with an eerie, malevolent light. Sarah screamed, her foot slamming on the accelerator, sending the car screeching backward. Abandoning the vehicle, she ran, lungs burning, legs aching. She didn't look back, but the feeling of being watched, of being hunted, was overwhelming. She reached the town's police station, breathless and terrified. "A Scarecrow alive in the road," she gasped. The officers exchanged skeptical glances. They dismissed her fears, attributing them to an overactive imagination. Sarah left, feeling utterly alone, her terror compounded by their disbelief. She sold her house, leaving behind the cornfield and its horrifying guardian. But the nightmares followed, vivid and relentless. The image of the Scarecrow, its eyes burning with a chilling intelligence, haunted her waking hours. Years later, Sarah still looked over her shoulder, burdened by a constant gnawing fear. She knew with a chilling certainty that it would find her again,